In this detailed conversation, Dr. Joe Dispenza explores the profound connection between consciousness, energy, and physical reality, demonstrating how shifting one's internal state can lead to healing and transformation. He discusses the science behind mind-body healing, the impact of thoughts and emotions on gene expression, and shares practical approaches to rewiring the brain through focused intention, meditation, and emotional management. The dialogue also encompasses the challenges people face when trying to change, the role of the quantum field in creation, and the potential of collective healing and non-local energy work. Dr. Dispenza emphasizes that no real transformation begins until a person changes their energy. Energy dictates life's experiences, and holding on to old emotional patterns keeps individuals trapped in familiar suffering. By becoming present, focused, and aware, one can transcend the usual three-dimensional reality to access the quantum field, a non-physical realm of infinite possibilities. This field serves as the source where new futures can be created before they manifest physically. Thus, changing your energy effectively changes your life. Highlighting cutting-edge research on epigenetics, Joe explains genes do not autonomously cause disease. Rather, the environment signals genes to activate or deactivate. This environment includes both emotional and physical states. When individuals repeatedly engage in stress, fear, or negative emotions, they signal the gene expression aligned with disease. Conversely, by changing their internal environment, thoughts, and feelings, they can influence genetic behavior toward healing and regeneration. A core challenge Dr. Dispenza discusses is that many people become addicted to their emotional responses, even negative ones. Stress hormones create biochemical highs, and individuals often unconsciously maintain destructive situations like bad jobs or unhealthy relationships to sustain that emotional rush. Breaking free from this requires conscious awareness and the willingness to embrace discomfort and uncertainty, as transformation demands, leaving behind the familiar, even if it's painful. Dr. Dispenza recounts his personal story of healing from severe spinal injuries without surgery through intense visualization and mental rehearsal. He describes how mentally reconstructing his spine over time rewired neural circuits, leading to physical recovery. He cites scientific studies where mental rehearsal activates brain areas almost as effectively as physical practice, such as piano training or muscle strength gains purely from focused visualization combined with emotion. This rewiring forms new habitual patterns that underpin a new identity and reality. Through extensive research and interviews with those experiencing spontaneous remission from serious illnesses, Joe identifies four key components. First is the belief in an innate universal intelligence, an inner life force accessible through consciousness. Second is recognizing how chronic stress and unmanaged emotions push the body into dis-ease by keeping the nervous system in long-term survival mode. Third involves cultivating awareness of unconscious behaviors and actively changing thoughts, feelings, and actions to reprogram the self. Lastly, deep immersive focus in the present moment allows access to the quantum field, facilitating accelerated healing beyond the confines of physical time and space. Living in a prolonged fight-or-flight state narrows one's focus and locks the body into survival, limiting creativity and health. The mind's constant scanning for threats disrupts brain coherence, keeping the body chemically flooded with stress hormones and perpetuating disease. Dr. Dispenza highlights that anxiety often emerges from this pattern of anticipating worst-case scenarios, conditioning the body to embody fear physically. Learning to shift from stress-induced incoherence to a coherent brain and heart state is essential for healing and manifesting desired realities. Central to Dr. Dispenza's teaching is the practice of generating heart coherence, a rhythmic, harmonious heartbeat pattern linked with positive emotions like gratitude, love, and joy. This coherent state produces large magnetic fields measurable around the body, broadcasting a new energetic signature that carries healing intentions. Chemicals like oxytocin, released during heart coherence, improve vascular health and reinforce emotional regulation, enabling self-sustaining states of elevated consciousness that support transformation. Joe challenges the traditional notion that the brain creates consciousness. Instead, he proposes that consciousness orchestrates the brain's function. When a person disengages from identifying with their physical body, environment, and linear time, they exist purely as awareness, an idea or presence that interacts directly with the quantum field. In this state, change occurs rapidly since one is working beyond Newtonian physics, manipulating energy and information that influence matter from an advanced, timeless realm. Changing energy and rewiring the brain requires intentional daily practice. Dr. Dispenza advises becoming conscious of habitual thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, then setting clear intentions for new ways of being. Mental rehearsal with emotional engagement primes the brain to embody the future self desired. Letting go of attachment to outcomes, balancing intention with surrender, enables one to create without resistance. Gratitude and present moment awareness further anchor new energetic states, increasing the likelihood that external circumstances will mirror internal transformation. One of the greatest obstacles to change is the body's conditioning to mirror repeated emotional states, effectively making the body the subconscious mind of past experience. This habit perpetuates identity and physical reality as they have been. The process of transformation involves consciously breaking this habit by creating and embodying new thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, essentially becoming someone new. The new personality formed in this way is intrinsically connected to a new reality, which can manifest physically once sustained over time. Expanding beyond individual healing, Dr. Dispenza discusses the science and practice of group coherence and non-local healing, where a collective field of energy facilitates profound shifts in people even without direct physical contact. In his events, participants have witnessed remarkable recoveries from conditions like blindness, deafness, Parkinson's disease, and cancer remission. This cage method leverages the increased energy available in groups to induce rapid transformations, illustrating the vast potential of healing through shared consciousness and energy. Meditation serves as a key tool in stepping beyond stress and matter-based consciousness. By intentionally opening awareness, stilling the internal dialogue, and focusing on the present moment, one can regulate brainwaves, increase coherence, and tap into the body's innate intelligence. These practices allow people to access elevated emotional states that promote healing and creative manifestation. The accumulation of such states over time rewires the brain and body at deeper levels, facilitating sustained change. As individuals deepen their connection to the quantum field and their innermost being, they experience profound feelings of unity, love, and wholeness beyond ordinary perception. Dr. Dispenza describes these moments as electric and deeply familiar, resembling spiritual awakenings where separation dissolves. This natural state of being, marked by joy, gratitude, and connection, is both the source and the result of transformation, fostering an empowered life where creation flows effortlessly from alignment with universal intelligence. Transformation requires releasing old identities, emotional attachments, and learned ways that no longer serve personal growth. Dr. Dispenza acknowledges it is often painful to leave behind familiar suffering, but that stepping into the unknown is the gateway to becoming greater than one's environment and body. The balance between active intention and surrender to life's flow, maintaining faith without forcing outcomes, is crucial to sustaining new energetic states and allowing authentic creation to unfold. For Dr. Dispenza, greatness is defined as transcending the limitations of environment, body, and time, achieving mastery over inner energy and consciousness. His mission centers on empowering others to realize their innate potential, heal themselves, and live from elevated states of being. Ultimately, life is seen as an ongoing initiation where overcoming challenges leads to wisdom and greater alignment with the divine, loving intelligence present within all individuals.